I
Hmm.
believe, yes, this is the first time we've seen a galleon in the Sunday Rumble. We've seen mobulas. We've seen lots of mobulas, but we haven't seen a galleon yet. This is what I love about the Sunday Rumble. You never know what to expect.
Microsoft Visual C++ Runtime Library.
Are you having a crash there, Papa?
Possibly? Oh yeah, guns crashed hard in the paint.
Okay, don't worry, bro. I've got this. I'll even do the loadouts. I might even not fuck it up.
Mother of God. Just get
Oh,
low.
Mother of God.
Just get
Don't
low,
let
low,
Brick do the loadouts. Jesus, no.
low.
You've only got 5 more seconds, Papa. Then I'll have to do them on my own.
Also, everyone was having that problem.
Okay, first off, we have balloons. Funny eyes. With one side is Gatling, Watcher, Heavy Carronade. The other side is Watcher, Heavy Carronade. The Cloud Eater, Pyramidion. We have Gat Flak front, old school, I like it. Mortar, and a rocket carousel on the side. The Doctor, front guns, Gat Flak, old school, yep. And on the side, we have Flame and we have Gatling. Okay. On the Passion Wagon, front side, Gat Mortar, new school. And on the side, we have a Flare Gun and Artemis. Okay.
Passion wagon.
Isn't it the best? I love when they're just innuendos like that. Oh, you're not gonna let me join game, or are you gonna be that fucking game right now?
Okay, the teams. I think they're going straight towards each other. I mean, both close range builds here. They're not looking for a long, drawn out sniping battle. Okay, looks like we're gonna have an engagement at the mouth of the canyon here. Both teams should spot each other at about the same time. No one's got the advantage of surprise.
I
Yep,
don't know
it's
if
going
I'll
to be
be
a
able to rejoin.
straight up charge here. They're on a collision course. There's no easy way out. Only one team's coming out. Oh, I can't wait. Okay, the fire's going down. Passion Wagon and Cloud Eater. But the Doctor and the Passion Wagon using their forward guns, focusing on the Cloud Eater. Balloons coming in. But the focus fire... Oh, they managed to kill the Passion Wagon as he comes in. The Balloon's just doing a drive-by there. The Doctor turning to face the Cloud Eater. If the Doctor's going to kill the Cloud Eater, he's got to do it fast. As Balloons is raining down fire on the rear of the Doctor. Come on, Strike, you can do... Oh, no, but the Doctor's Balloons is out there descending. This may be the end for the Doctor here. The Passion Wagon's too far behind to support. And the Watcher finishes him off. Haven have got to regroup here. Hopefully, if they have nice spawns, they'll have the opportunity to do so.
Yes, back in the game.
Okay. Now, yes, it looks like the two teams, they haven't seen each other yet. There's a big wall of cloud here blocking them off. They're gonna, Haven's going to have some time to regroup here. I'd like to just give a quick shout out on the Doctor. We have ASDF Pony, a real old school veteran BFS filling in on the Doctor, subbing in for Haven there. On Passion Wagon, we've got Sir Daft Wager, a new and upcoming member of the BFS, subbing in for Haven on that ship. So we've got two BFS subs on otherwise fully Haven ships.
So, were there any kills down, or is the thing...
Yes, there are kills down. The Overwatch are up 2 kills.
All right. Good to know.
Well, yes, I'd quite like to see Haven get a win here. I will not lie, but I will try not to be too biased. Cloud Eater Some quite long-range fire here. Yeah, they're focusing well on the Passion Wagon. Laying down some Quatsha. Laying down a Batling.
They're trying to stay out of range of that carronade, but the question is
Yeah,
whether they can do it properly. They have 3 engineers, so there's not a lot of ammo types on the balloons. It's all heavy across the board.
Passion Wagon here. Passion Wagon taking a lot of Quatsha. Passion Wagon being suppressed.
Yeah, there you go. His front guns.
But neither team has the long-range killing power here. I mean, this is really just kind of suppression fire. I mean, this is probably going to turn into a proper charge, a proper engagement sooner or later.
I think at this point in time, Red Team has the advantage with that long-range Watcha. So I think Blue Team needs to either choose to commit or risk getting poked down by that Watcha.
Yeah, I think a well-timed double para charge could do the trick there. I mean, it almost worked at the start. The balloon's got a good drive-by. Or flyby, perhaps I should say. Oh, this may be their opportunity here, because the Cloud Eater is going a little on ahead, trying to chase the Passion Wagon. Some sort of a faint flanking maneuver here by the Passion Wagon is risky, but, I mean, it might pay off.
Surprised we're not seeing the balloons, you know, use his strong side, his left side.
This flanking attack will make it harder for Overwatch to quickly turn those galleon sides and focus a given target.
Here we go, timing, baby.
Timing is everything. The Doctor coming in on the Cloud Eater. He's getting focused
super
down.
Careful. There's that
Passion
round
Wagon
that
needs to come in right now. Oh, but it's too late.
Now he's going to be subjugated to a big Watcher burst. We'll see if he can keep any of his weapons.
But he manages to kill the Cloud Eater. It wasn't perfectly timed, but it was timed well enough that he got 1 kill at least. But I think the Passion Wagon is in serious trouble here. Balloons trying to ram. Yes, they rammed him against the canyon wall here, but in the process, they've knocked out their firing arcs. The Passion Wagon bouncing across the ground, but not taking any permahull. They're bouncing and kerosening here, trying to get out of dodge.
But this is the Doctor. We could potentially be seeing a split engagement here.
The Doctor's charging in. The Passion Wagon, if the Passion Wagon turns around and helps focus the balloons, it could be another kill for the blue team here.
Passion Wagon doing a good job of abusing those engines enough to increase his mobility. That's a lot of it's a lot of shit I don't even see high level pilots do. They get lost in the heat of the moment and they don't bother using kerosene or Phoenix Claw.
Well, I think that should really be an instinct.
Yeah.
At a certain point. I mean, ideally, if you get used to using the same piloting tools all the time, it becomes almost instinctual. You know where they are. But anyway, Balloons is actually trying to escape here, but it's not happening.
Got sandwiched in between 2 Gat Mortar Pyramidians.
It's hard for a galleon to evade at the best of times.
Did you see the panic shots coming from Passion Wagon? Shooting his teammate.
Yep. Well, it happens sometimes with newer teams. But anyway, the 2 Pyramidians focusing on the Cloud Eater. Cloud Eater needs to get out of dodge, and he
is managing to break arcs. He might be able to run, but ooh, straight in the side.
Oh no! But he's ramming right into the wall, and that may have sealed his fate here.
Nothing's worse than when you're just trying to get away and. Especially on maps like...
Take it the long way around, trying to cut off Cloud Eater's escape, but that's not really necessary. At this point, the Doctor now raining down fire on the Cloud Eater. Balloons is trying to come back in, but if the Passion Wagon and the Doctor can just get some focus down, they can probably kill the Cloud Eater. Maybe even tempt Overwatch into meat grinding.
Balloons is just... Oh, they're gonna ram the Passion Wagon.
Oh, what a ram! Galleon ram here.
Gonna be feeding him that Watcha and that Gat. Oh, this could have gone terribly for Haven.
It might even be just barely enough to save the Cloud Eater, missing these Quatsha shots.
That was sick play from Overwatch. That was awesome.
That was just a last-minute clutch desperation galleon ram, but it paid off. Yeah,
conveniently knocked all his arcs away. Got a
never
nice clutch on him.
never underestimate the power of a galleon ram. It's the heaviest ship, and it's got a decent top speed, especially if kerosene. So if you hit someone at full pace with that galleon,
Everything
they're gonna have bad.
He's gonna be hurting.
Absolutely.
Passion Wagon, I believe, needs to just run at this point. If he tries to initiate on this, he's going to be sealing his team's fate. And he knows that, so he's going to start backing up, trying to break arcs. Wow, what is this spawn that I've never seen?
Back up, Passion Wagon. Zone him out with that canyon. There we go. Okay, I mean, Haven have got 2 kills here. I mean, they can pull this back, but it's going to be very, very difficult. The Passion Wagon's going to have to take the long way around. He can get away, but it's going to be tricky. Oh, and he bounced there. That's not going to make it any easier.
Oh, is he going to just try and sneak past? Oh, you got to be super careful, Passion Wagon. You have the Doctor coming up from behind, but it's how quickly he can get back into the fight, and he's not even kerosening.
Using the vertical movement, though.
Straight to be kerosening right now. His teammate is on his last legs, alone.
Yeah, Strite has kerosene, but for whatever reason... Yeah, he's using it now. He's realized how important it is. Passion Wagon's like he was using vertical movement there to try and zone out, try and evade balloons and Cloud Eater, but it may only be a matter of time here.
Passion Wagon trying to go over there, right?
Yeah, trying to go over, but Balloon's doing a good job of blocking. This is a pretty cool
Doctor, the Doctor's not paying attention. He's gonna drive. He's turning now.
Passion Wagon taking a lot of damage. It could be all she wrote for the Passion Wagon.
Oh yeah, there it is. That Watcher raining in.
Yep, Haven managing to get 2 kills, but Overwatch winning the day here. Yeah, and I think the game changer there was that big galleon ram. It was just perfectly placed at the perfect time. It saved his ally and effectively got a kill on one of the Pyramidians. So yeah, so yes, we've seen bumping into scenery, ramming, scenery being big game changers here thus far in this second Sunday Rumble.
Especially in that last Fjords match, Valiant versus Falco.
Yeah, just the little, just the tip. It just takes that to glance, and then it's all over. Looks like ships, I'll go out with the loadouts in a minute. Ships changing up here slightly. Looks like Strite is now taking a Junker. Junker will be quite useful, weaving in and out of all those ribs, all that debris on Duel at Dawn.
This guy in stream chat's like, family-friendly stream? Just threw up a little in my mouth.
Yes. In terms of family-friendly stream, that's one fucked up family. Family-friendly stream. Cloud Eater and Balloons in the left side ribs, and Passion Wagon and Haven in the right side ribs.
So the only real change in build we're seeing is the ship Haven itself. Trading for a Gat Flak Junker with a Artemis cannon in the front. Balloon's still running that Carronade Hwacha with the Gat.
Pony just saying here we spawned inside something. And that appears to happen. It appears they did actually spawn inside that girder there.
If Muse doesn't get on these bug fixes, we're going to end up with like a one-map tournament.
Yeah.
Just everyone starts spawning in scrap and just instantaneously exploding.
Yeah.
But no scores are going down.
All right, Cloud Eater coming out a little bit ahead, but Balloons coming up close behind. No spots gone down yet. Oh, Balloons has been spotted.
I think they're going to favor that northwesternly corner. It's very open, although cloud cover works both ways, so Blue could potentially use that to their advantage.
Yeah, what you've got to do is you've got to lure that Pyrrha into coming in. Scallion's going to find it very awkward to support with all this debris in the way.
If they try and thread the needle here, I might actually self-harm.
Don't do it, Papa! We all love you. This is a safe, warm environment.
Not if they thread the needle.
Yes. Again, anyone watching the stream, suicide, self-harm. It's not cool. Balloons and Cloud Eater here, just kind of hovering around, sort of not sure if they want to engage or not. Both teams being a little standoffish here, but Passion Wagon going really low. Is he going to try and go through that little gap into those clouds?
No. Please don't. Please.
And then try and attack them using cloud cover. It's a possibility. He could get through there. He has enough. He's got enough clearance.
And before wind screws his day. Wait
he's
for.
Got,
oh
he's
look!
got
Oh look! Oh look! No, he doesn't. Wind's gonna screw his day. Oh look! He's changing his mind.
Plenty of clearance.
No, look! He's backing up because he knows it's.
I think it's the wind
Stop
bit.
It. Yes, the
wind. He can get through there.
No, he can't.
Yes, he can.
And he hits the turbine. What did I say?
Oh, he's kind of bounced off a bit there.
Oh, this is... What did we learn? What did we learn? What did we learn? This is why we don't do this, Passion Wagon.
Oh, Passion Wagon's arcs has been knocked out of whack here.
And now Haven's out to dry, and then he has to thread the needle again to try and run.
Yeah, Haven trying to lay down some fire, but there's not really any point to that. It's not going to hit anything at this range. It's going to evade into the ribs. That's the smartest thing he can do at this point. I mean, yeah, Haven, a little bit of a glance there, made a bit of a mistake, but they recovered. They're hiding in the ribs. The problem is the Passion Wagon is going way ahead of Haven. Theirs is a big, big mistake. You've got to slow down, let that Junker catch up, Passion Wagon. This is a big mistake, Passion Wagon.
Haven, what is Haven doing? Looks like he's trying to...
Oh dear, Haven seems like he's got lost a bit.
Oh my god.
This is not going well for Haven, the ship, or the team. Passion Wagon's turning around. That's not going to happen. Haven seems to be firing with his Artemis here. I mean, that's not really a very good idea. All he's doing is aggroing the two ships that are looking to kill him. Wisely taking cover behind the rib here.
If they manage to time this all right, then they could make something out of it, but Haven needs to be super careful because he is their focus at this point.
Typical mistake. Pyramidion, so much faster, goes in ahead of the Junker, forgets where the Junker is, and the engagement's just... It's not good. It's no bueno. As our beloved Honey Badger would say.
So it looks like they're opting to meet up
behind the wreckage here. A wise decision.
Lull in the action. Cloud Eater. Balloons on the opposite side of the map. Paranoid spamming those flares. But when you have that much cloud cover and it's all reactionary, you have to be super careful.
I'm pretty sure it made toast an hour and a half ago, and it's just sitting there.
Thank you for that, some relevant and insightful commentary. No one can say we don't have it.
24/7 Toast Watch 2013. Our continuing coverage.
Put that intensity
and
background.
Also watching, observing paint dry. We've got that in another channel. Just 24-hour coverage of that as well.
Oh look, Haven... compilation of them trying to thread the needle and failing miserably every time. Channel 3.
Okay, Haven here is taking the long way around. They're going the long way, sort of a long way round flank on Overwatch here. And it seems to be working so far. They're gradually making their way around the corner of those ribs
Now, if
right
they
along
try
the
to
edge
thread
of
the
the map.
needle on the farthest right rib there, you got wind and
Yes.
then you're bouncing off the
Well,
edge of the map and it's
got to be
just very
careful.
dangerous.
Got to be careful when you get near debris and the edge of the map and wind. You're going to have a bad day if you don't judge this right.
And you see Passion Wagon being very careful about not getting ahead of the Junker after what
Yep.
happened last time.
Yep. That's the way to do it.
They engaged in the art of learning.
Yes.
So it looks like Balloon's gonna try and bring his side arcs around. I almost feel he should have cleared the ribs before he did
I
that.
think Haven needs to charge right now. He needs to zone out the balloons with that rib and then fire on the Cloud Eater.
Try and use
that
that
one-
Artemis to disable
yeah,
some of the
that-
big guns there.
That one Artemis, he's not maximizing his damage output here, I don't think. Cloud Eater can just get behind. Yeah, Cloud Eater can just get behind that rib if he wants to.
Now, Balloon's got to be super careful. Wind's going to push him into the thing, and he could potentially lose all his arcs. And there they go. All that watch it going wide.
Yep.
That one little oversight.
Yeah. Overwatch shows a bad position to engage here. Haven being much more cautious, and it's paying off. Oh, maybe too cautious. Again,
Yeah.
that one Artemis is not going to kill a Galleon. You're going to need to get that double flat gap mortar on it.
I mean, Junker pilots, I hate when they go and favor that front gun way too much. I mean, you're trading a lot of DPS when you have Gat mortar side.
I mean, if you're going to fire that front gun, use it in a trifecta.
Yeah.
And especially if an Artemis. Yeah, an Artemis, you can definitely do a trifecta with that. Easy enough.
Gat. I mean, people sometimes take mercs just to try and get, like, if you're charging a Galleon line, that can help. A bit of a bad ram from blue team, a little bit miscommunication.
Yeah, I mean, Overwatch has the Overwatch here, much higher altitude position. Haven are pinned down.
Cloud Eater raining in that Gat, not quite effective range. Blue team, both teams are very scared to.
If Haven was a Pyramidian here, this kind of turning his front guns continually would be fine, but he does not have the killing power with an Artemis alone, and he's going to need to realize that soon.
Look at how Cloud Eater's threading these flak shots. Like, just managing to get it in between that little piece of rebar hanging off the side of the rib. And there goes the Galleon.
Yes, the Galleon was not long for this world. Even just gradually wore him down. Short-range Galleon, just zoning out his carronade. And now Haven are turning around.
Oh, God.
They bumped into each other.
That was rough, but...
It was rough, but it's not going to matter too much. Cloud Eater getting double focus fired here. I don't think Cloud Eater can get out of this. Goes right over the Passion Wagon, though, and he might be about to zone out Haven.
Passion Wagon's using Phoenix Claw. Appropriate here. Needs to try and crank in.
He needs to get after Cloud Eater. He's getting away, and he's regrouped with his ally. I mean, his arcs are off, and I think he bumped into balloons there.
Oh, this is a bad engage angle for a Galleon.
This is bad engage angle, but can Haven make the most of it? Well, they've started off with the Artemis. Okay, guys, you got the Artemis in to lead. Now you got to get the DPS in. That's what they're doing. The Gatling coming in.
There we
Gatling
go.
and Flak. See, they're going to time their shots. Gatling.
Passion Wagon desperation ram.
Come on, guys. Where's the Flak? Where's the Flak?
Grenade.
There we go. There's the Flak. And he finishes him off. Passion Wagon. Engaged in a stalemate.
Oh, God. That last round just completely opened up Balloon's arcs. And there goes...
Oh, boy.
There goes
Haven. Haven's got the drop on balloons, though. Haven could kill balloons here as long as he just keeps those arcs zoned out.
He's gonna try tarring Haven. I don't know why you would ever bring tar on a Galleon. I think there's a majority of other things that could be more useful.
I guess that's true.
But there goes all his engines. He's now dead in the water and not able to turn his arcs.
Haven. Oh, Haven's taking a bounce here. Oh, he won't be able to pursue balloons anymore.
Careful.
Balloons is getting away. He looks like he's velcroed. Oh, this is very bad.
Actually, it might be.
No.
Yeah, he is.
Definitely Belt Road. Oh no, this is terrible. This is terrible. But the Passion Wagon coming back in a nick of time. Oh, I bet Haven is glad to see the Passion Wagon roll in here. If Haven can just get his balloon back up, he can do some focus fire on the balloons. But the Cloud Eater is coming back in.
This
Fortunately,
is
that
going to be a rough
Velcro,
engage.
yeah,
Cloud Eater and
it's
balloon
given
both
Overwatch
opening
the
up.
advantage.
Haven is dead in the water, way too low
Oh,
to even
nasty
assist.
focus fire on the Passion Wagon here.
Waiting for that Watcher to rain in from the balloons, and you know what? It could be it.
Over.
Haven finally managing to get some marks, but he's focusing the Galleon. Blue team
Haven being
splitting
too
focus.
conservative here. He needs to body block. Passion Wagon is in serious jeopardy. On the other hand, Passion Wagon is doing a good job of backing off. Overwatch are not engaging here.
This is a very weird engagement. They're just trying to zone using this rib, and both teams are playing very conservative for the builds that they're using. I mean, red, it's understandable because they have to deal with the Galleon. Passion Wagon's arcs are going to be gone here. Cloud Eater trying to take advantage, but he might be moving a little too far ahead of his Galleon teammate. Haven needs to start shooting. There's no one... Actually, they're trying to get trifectas at the moment.
Haven doing a good job of skirting around balloons and Cloud Eater here. Circle strafing, continuing to lay down fire. But what's he doing turning around? He should have kept firing on the Cloud Eater. Wasting time with a bit of Artemis fire on the balloons there. He should just use the Cloud Eater to zone out the balloons' fire and keep firing on him, which is what he's doing now. But his balloon's down. I think he might have been caught by a carronade shot there. He's bouncing off the scenery. Passion Wagon's coming back in. But Haven's in big trouble here.
Passion Wagon managing to put some pressure down on Cloud Eater, whose armor is almost gone, just surviving that.
Oh, Haven's in big trouble. His balloon just keeps getting taken out by that carronade, by that Watcher. Balloon's been taken down by balloons. Passion Wagon, Cloud Eater.
Oh man, this is looking disastrous for blue team right now.
Yeah. That bounce, it threw off his arcs, giving Cloud Eater a massive advantage, and Passion Wagon goes down. Got to be so careful when you engage near those ribs. One bad bounce, as we've already seen, will just ruin everything. And Haven as well, the ship and the team, may be about to go down here. Right, Overwatch are 1 kill away from winning this series. Haven need to be careful now.
Now they need to regroup. Red team is in the ribs right now, which is suboptimal for Galleons. So if they engage this properly, they can do some work, but they gotta watch out for that carronade. Passion Wagon does have drogue shoot.
Yes, it's true. It's suboptimal for Galleons, provided Haven exploit it right. I mean, basically, Balloons and Cloud Eater don't have any cover here. If Haven in Passion Wagon use the cover to their advantage while they're catching them out in the open, the Junk is very good for that. He can go back and forth between those ribs and just cover shoot. But let's see if Haven decide to do this or if they take a different approach. Passion Wagon coming around here. According to my map, he's actually flying through the objectives tab. He's that far off the map. Again, Haven firing that Artemis.
Getting a little ahead of Passion Wagon. Passion Wagon came in and just kept charging. I feel like that'd be good.
I'm not quite sure what the point of that was. I mean, I think Haven should have just stayed behind that cover until the Passion Wagon was here. But he's here now.
Ooh, big Watcher bursts on Haven. Only managing to disable one gun.
A very tentative engage here.
So I almost would have liked to see the Passion Wagon charge in there. Then Haven quickly follow after they changed focus. Or am I just insane, Brick?
No, you're perfectly sane. I would wholeheartedly agree with you. Cloud Eater's coming in. Oh, careful. The Galleon and the Pyramidian's about to bump into each other here. You see balloons knocking off Cloud Eater's arcs. Got to be careful about that. Cloudy's firing Watchers, but it didn't look like he had heavy clip in that. There's rockets spraying a bit wide.
Yeah.
Cloud Eater and
weird bit of wind.
Both side to side here. Oh no, those were some good Watcher hits.
Here we go. Getting Cloud Eater.
All the damage.
Cloud Eater goes down. Blue team needs to commit and just take out balloons to try and tie this game up while they're both still full hull.
Yes, they do.
Why are they backing up? No.
Well, that's the thing. Haven doesn't know what the status of Cloud Eater's permahull is. I mean, they might have lost track of it.
Ooh, hella aggressive from balloons. They're like, we want that last kill. It's time to make it happen.
Oh boy, balloons is just going in. I'm not sure about this at all. I think this may be a bad mistake by balloons. I mean, he might be going for that now infamous Galleon ram again, but he's just... Oh, but he hooks in the Watcher. He's getting the carronades.
Haven's in for it at this point. Boom.
Does it?
The gamble pays off. Beautiful play from Red Team, managing to commit to what Haven was just wholeheartedly avoiding.
Once again, Overwatch managed to defeat Haven with just this close-range Galleon charge. It is very unorthodox, very interesting, and very good to see. So congratulations to Overwatch.